These days there are more than your fair share of high-end compacts with lots of twiddly dials, shiny big lenses and promise of lots of performance potential, along with lots of gimmicky things and more shiny stuff. Ooh, look at that shininess.
Well now, Samsung, makers of TVs and DVD players, have come out with their own compact. It's the EX1.
And what better way to start a Digital-Rev video?
Let's kick off with a construction site. Bosh! Came to see the flowers, didn't we?
We thought the flower market in Hong Kong would be a lovely place to test out the new Samsung EX1. It's got loads of flowers there and motorcycle helmets. The flower market really stands out in an urban metropolis like Hong Kong, but does the EX1 stand out from the high-end compact crowd?
This new Samsung high-end compact features a 10 megapixel sensor that is exactly the same size as the S90, G11 and the GRD3. But it also benefits from a 24 to 72 millimeter equivalent lens with a maximum aperture of f1.8. So what does f1.8 mean? Well, it means bokeh. Maybe not.
Let's not forget that this is a compact camera with a tiny sensor about the size of an ant's swimming pool.
What's more, the Samsung has an AMO LED display, which also flips out like this. Still, even though it's only 614K dots, the screen is pretty sharp with nice punchy colours. I think this little old man's going somewhere interesting. Let's follow him like a stalker.
We went to a bird garden, which is basically a garden full of birds. Bird flu and bird poo, probably.
Smells a bit. One of the benefits of this swivelly screen is that I don't have to get down really low and smell the... Oh, I can smell it actually. Even mine doesn't smell that bad. Ugh. The EX1 is undoubtedly an interesting looking camera. Although it's slightly larger than I thought, it's almost EPL1 sized. Certainly the f1.8 Aperture sounds good and bocalicious, but with a small sensor it doesn't really make that big a difference. But one of the most notable things about this camera is its design. When I first looked at this camera I thought it's a nice, sleek little camera. But it's actually a lot bigger than I thought. It comes with a Schneider crotch snatch lens with a 3x zoom. And like it says here, there's a maximum aperture of f1.8. And its longest zoom length is f2.4. But it's actually a very sturdy camera. Hello. Even the flip-out screen is made from metal. And of course, there's a pop-up flash. It also has got dial-y things on the front and the back for controlling things like exposure and aperture. So this camera should appeal to those who want a bit more control when taking photos with their compact camera. But how does it compare to the GRD3? The GRD3 features a 24mm f1.9 lens. It has exactly the same size sensor, and it's also a 10 megapixel camera. But the question is the Samsung EX1 much better than the GRD3? Let's go find out. Let's see how it does against the GRD3.
On first impressions, it seems that EX1 has a better auto white balance than the GRD3. On the closer inspection, you can see that the EX1 has a slight edge in terms of image quality.
Certainly the Ricoh GRD3 feels much nicer in the hands. It's got much slimmer, more compact shape compared to this chunky brick of a camera. In fact, the video mode on the EX1 is hardly worth talking about. It's VGA only. In a world when everybody is putting HD movie functions into their cameras.
Samsung is really emphasizing the maximum aperture of f1.8. Though it's done in the same way that people put turbo stickers on their rear windows of their car. It's a bit 1990s. But this large maximum aperture won't really appeal to bokeh fans, especially with the compact camera sensor. It might appeal to those who like shooting in the dark, but it faces a lot of stiff competition. Sure, the image quality is right up there for a compact, but is that enough?
Right, I've had enough of smelling bird poo and getting raped by mosquitoes. Let's go back.